He just wanted them to laugh. Always a storyteller, Chuck was the funniest kid at theater camp. He lived his jokes, and his jokes were his truth. Chuck was heavy, and to compensate for a lack of female attention, he used the best tool at his disposal: comedy. He always left the ladies in stitches, but never scored any kisses. Comedy just wasn't enough. When Kevin saw Kelly touch Chuck's arm and throw her head back like slow-motion laughter, something inside him simply snapped like dry spaghetti. Kevin was all drama, not a comedic bone in his frame, and no timing. The girls gave him the attention, and the boys made him a pariah, spread lies about him, and embarrassed him so much that even the girls began to avoid him. When he asked why, they dodged and deflected the question like pinball flippers, and he knew they were only sparing his feelings. He didn't even bother calling them out. Who'd want to be friends with a pathetic clown like me? At that moment, something inside him simply snapped like dry spaghetti, and he cackled the night awake. If they think I'm a clown, I'll make them right. He dressed different. After that, he acted different. After that, he was different. After that, introverted and random, creepy. The other boys didn't like the new way he was, specifically with the women that used to be his friends. After a monologue memorizing session, the boys decided to teach Chuck a lesson. They took him back by the railroad tracks and beat him. They mercilessly beat his body unrecognizable and left him for dead. When they were 50 yards away, they heard a sound that was somewhere in between a cackle and a chuckle. They justified it in their minds that it must have come from somewhere else, but deep down, they knew where it came from. No one ever saw Chuck again. No body, dead or alive, was ever found. The old stage and sets have long since been torn down and replaced by cabins and a campground, but they say if you stay close enough to the railway, you can still hear the sound of Chuckles the clown trying to laugh his pain away.